and welcome everybody. It's a new season for LO News and Updates with me, Axel Gumbel, and our esteemed leaders of the LO School District, Jennifer Backer-Johnson, Superintendent, and Principal Aaron Hungerholt. Summer is winding down.
Too fast.
Too fast, right?
Too fast.
We're recording this on, August 15th, and so that means there's about 2-3 weeks left of school. And lots of work is wrapping up here. We are in the first grade classroom. And here and everyone else, we're seeing a lot of new furniture, Jen.
Yes, exciting stuff. But I got to give a lot of credit to our principal here, Mr. Hungerholt. He really had this vision for us. After I wrote that COVID grant that we've talked about many times, he had this great idea of, wait a minute here, let's really look at our classrooms. And we've had desks and chairs in the building probably since the 1970s. And so we've finally started getting rid of those, and hopefully you'll see these in here on the video today. But him and the teachers did an outstanding job of just trying to figure out what was needed and, you know, how can students perform in the greatest environment.
And these are comfortable chairs. I mean, they're small for us, right? But we were talking about earlier, it's a smooth finish. They move easily and should be comfortable.
No
sitting.
wood splinters.
No. Yes. And you had a big sale, right, for some of the old stuff. Some people snack those, right?
Yeah,
so
that's kind of fun.
Good. Very awesome. Aaron, some other improvements that happened here throughout the building. Do you want to list some of those?
Sure. We got new window coverings at both entrances. It also deals with our safety, kind of conceal what's going on the inside, but also really brightens up the outside things.
You can see out, but you can't see in, correct?
Correct.
So big safety improvement.
Yep. We've done a lot of painting throughout the summer, just kind of bathrooms, hallways, locker rooms, just really trying to brighten things up, catch up. We had some extra people working this summer. We were allowed some funding, so some extra people came in to help the custodians get some things done this summer. So should look really good when schools get started.
We got to give a shout out to those custodians because they're working from morning till night.
It is. It's our custodians. It's our paras. We have teachers coming in. We have our secretaries, of course, principal, our AD, food services come in. Yep. It is amazing. Our staff here at Leroy and the loyalties they have to this district, and they want it to be great, and they are modeling as such. So yes, you're right. Huge shout out.
Schools do not sleep in the summer.
They do not. They do not.
And you just mentioned food services, Jen, real quick. Yeah. We had sort of this unexpected development earlier this summer where the summer lunch program did not pan out.
Correct.
We had an amazing community effort coming together in terms of providing, some backup solutions.
Yes. How wonderful was that? So we received donations, I'll call it, from, yes, as you said, around the community through our community education program to feed our kids who are basically, how do I say this, working through our kids club here, or Cardinal Kids. Yeah. And so they're getting essentially food from all our sponsors.
The Catholic Church and the two Lions Clubs here paid off delinquent lunch accounts from last year.
And I must say, they've done that for as long as I've been here. Mm-hmm. I'm sure prior to that as well. So yes, a shout out to them every year.
So we're at a balance zero for good now because we have free lunch coming up all year.
Yes, starting when school starts.
Very awesome.
Yeah.
Good deal. Other improvements extend out to the football field. There's been some movement and discussions related to the Crow's Nest. Aaron, at the school board and so forth. So what was done there?
Well, we had some issues with how sturdy the stairs and things were. So we came in and we got that all fixed this summer. Sturdy, up to code, things like that. We're continuing to improve some of the old wood bleachers out there. Were replaced. Shout out to Kyle Rosedahl, who made us 4 brand new sets of bleachers that go on the player sidelines for both visitor and home. We also had some touch-ups, I would say, with paint out there, just to make things look nice again too. And then we're going to finish the inside of the Crow's Nest needs to be finished a little bit. The windows, some ceiling, and stuff like that. So almost all ready to go before the season starts.
Some other things that you work every summer, things like master schedule, staffing, how's that going?
Yep, everything's ready to go. I try to get everything done by August because when teachers start coming back, then I don't really have time to do all those things. So master schedule set, our staffing is pretty much in place. Bell schedules, anything that's been changed or tweaked or all that, all ready to go. I've sent out my massive emails to the staff so they have all the copies of everything, which I know they enjoy getting. But yeah, everything's ready to go.
One big date to remember is the annual open house, which was Monday, August...
Tuesday.
Tuesday, what is that, August...
29th.
29th, yes. That includes pictures...
Meet and greets.
Meet and greets.
Yeah, meet and greet pictures. We also are having a bowling assembly that evening. Parents are invited to 5:30 to 6:30. That information will be sent out. But our teachers are going through a workshop that day of bullying. And then he is going to stay and present to the parents if they have any questions or concerns and kind of how we do things here and our bowling policy, which they've helped us create.
Awesome, very good. We want to take a quick detour. We snagged a special guest here, Jen, if you want to make room for Tanya Kaim, our preschool teacher here in the district, because we learned she has some really awesome news in terms of a grant you received for some bike projects.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Leroy received a Safe Routes to School grant, and when I originally wrote it, I just wanted to do a bicycle rodeo through ECFE or Community Ed. I remember doing a bike rodeo when I was a kid, and I loved it. Once I started kind of going through the regulations, I saw you had to apply for a minimum of 6,000, and I needed 500. So we kind of looked and tried to figure out how can we utilize $6,000. So the new grant is set up with 3 different things. The bike rodeo, we will be purchasing 30 bikes for a bike fleet, which allows us to do a bicycle safety curriculum in our preschool through 5th grade gym classes. So that's really exciting. And then the third part will be starting a Cruising Cardinals Club to really encourage students to ride their bikes to school. Part of that too, we're also purchasing some balance bikes. So any students that aren't quite ready for the 2 wheels, we will get them on 2 wheels, learning how to balance without the pedals. So
Awesome.
That's exciting too.
Tanya, thanks so much for stopping by. You weren't planning on it, but we snagged it across the hall, so thanks for stopping.
All right, you bet.
And good luck.
Thanks.
All right, we'll have Jen rejoin us here. Lots of great news here happening.
Right? Yeah.
Couldn't have a
fun
better start
stuff.
to the school year.
Yeah.
Anything else we should know about in terms of dates that are coming up? First day of school, of course, is kind of a split affair here at the district, right? The day after Labor Day, I believe, is middle and high school.
Yep.
But the elementary grades are going through 2 days of
Kind of orientation.
Orientation.
And conferences.
Yeah, with teachers and schools or students report to elementary school on that Thursday after
Thursday.
Labor Day, correct?
Mhm.
Correct. Very good.
Yeah.
Well, we'll let you get back to the craziness and busyness of the remaining time of summer, and we'll be back here every month or so with updates as we've done in the past. As always, send in your questions, ideas for conversation topics. We'd love to hear from you and share the great news about LO. All right.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for joining, and we'll be back next month.